Good afternoon, guys. So unfortunately this is not the video update that I want to be bringing to you guys. Unfortunately, Rip did not make it. She did go peacefully, and we did everything that we could to help her. Unfortunately, with goats, this is why you have to deworm regularly. But if you deworm too much, you can cause the opposite problem, to where their natural immune systems can't fight these parasites off. But also, there's something else that I kind of want to teach you guys that we kind of learned during all of this is with goats, when they have parasites, the parasites can actually build up like a resistance to a dewormer that you are using. And that is why it's okay to sometimes switch up your dewormers. We have not had this problem in the almost 3 years that we've had our goats. Something else that plays into all of this with Rip is she was an older goat. Like we said in our last video, she was 9 years old, which is a long life for a goat, especially for having babies and not being a pet on the farm. So she lived a long, happy life and had many, many beautiful babies. We are really sad to see that she's not going to be on our farm anymore. But she did go peacefully, so we're grateful for that. And I was grateful for the time that I got to spend with her while I was taking care of her and giving her everything that I could give her to help save her. But unfortunately, sometimes these parasites, they just take over your goats. And it's really important to make sure you stay on top of your eyelid test on your goats, which we have been doing regularly. I do have Jules in the trailer with me. She's back there being a little stubborn. So she is our last old goat on the farm. She's about 7 years old. I think she turned 7 in March of this year. So just as preventative, we brought her in so we can keep a close eye on her, because we want to make sure that she doesn't have the parasites. And so we are giving her lots of good nutrients and grain and making sure she's staying healthy. Sometimes I want to tell you guys this because it's really important to know. Your goats are going to be different. It's just like a human. You know, all of our bodies are made differently. Same with goats. So on that eye test, if you're checking regularly, your goat could have lighter eyelid colors naturally. With Jules, it's always been hard to tell because she's never really had bright red eyelids. It's always been light pink for her, or like a brighter pink. And her eyelids, because they're so hard to tell, we're like, well, it's not going to hurt her to bring her in. She hears me talking about her. She's getting up. It's not going to hurt her to bring her in. We actually leave the trailer doors open for her during the day. She gets out, she gets grass, and she's good. She's healthy so far, as we can see. Tushy and Billy are our younger goats. They are turning 3 next year. So their bodies are a little bit better at keeping these parasites off naturally, and these guys were just all dewormed back in July or August, which makes us think that these parasites could have built up a resistance or old age caught up with her. But like I said, I do not like making these videos. I feel terrible because I know I did everything, you know, that we could do to save her, but that just wasn't the plan. So we are now going to get ready for this cold front that's coming through, and I hope you guys have a great day, and see you in the next video.